What is up, awesome people, and welcome back to my Pokemon Stadium Metronome only run. So currently we're going through the Gym Leader Castle, and in the last episode we managed to become victorious over the Gym Leader Brock. So in this episode we're going to take on Misty with the exact same team we saw in the last episode. Alright, so we're going to head to Cerulean City Gym, and the Gym Leader is of course Misty. So the trainers for this gym are of course Fisher, Female Junior, Male Swimmer, and of course Misty herself. So as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be using this exact same team we saw in the last episode, which is of course Hypno, Nidorino, Parasect, Kabutops, Slowbro, and Seal. So just a quick reminder of a few rules and whatnot. And just to prove that all my Pokemon have Metronome, here's Hypno, which is of course a Psychic type, Nidorino, which is a Poison type, Parasect, which is Bug Grass, Seal, which is just a Water type, Slowbro, Water Psychic, and Kabutops, which is Rock Water. Quite an interesting team to be using against Misty, in my honest opinion. Alright, so let's just jump straight into it. So Trainer 1 is of course mentioned, is Fisher, who has mostly a pure water team, except with Tentacruel, which is water poison. Alright, so he's got Squirtle, Poliwag, Magikarp, Wartortle, Seaking, and Tentacool. So I'm not really quite sure what to expect here. I do know his Wartortle has Mega Kick and Dig. I'm not quite sure what the rest of his team has because my dummy one kind of came to a premature end with my whole entire computer crashing because it just couldn't handle it. Alright, so my team, I'm going to go leading with Seal, followed by Parasect, and just have Hypno for backup in case things just fall to shit.
Here's the first opponent of this.
Alright, so here comes my lead of Seal.
Victory is expected.
And Fish is going to lead with his Wartortle. So as I said, this thing has Mega Kick and Dig off the top of my head. Alright, so let's see how lucky I get. I'm going to lead with a Supersonic.
Supersonic.
Which misses. God damn it, that's not a good opening act. Wartortle's going to bury underground. So a status move would be great here. So I go for the Strength. Bugger, that's going to miss. Rats. Wartortle goes for the Dig. That's not going to do very much to Seal, but it's still quite decent.
What a furious
right, so round 3, what are we going to get? What are we going to get? We got Boomerang. Go for it. It missed. Yes, come on, 3 misses in a row. Watch me go what the fuck boom now. Soft boiled. Yay! Eat some eggs and get my health back. Wartortle goes for the Dig. That kind of lost everything that I gained. Oh well, soft boiled for the win. Not very often you see soft boiled. Alright, I get the lovely kiss. Come on, work! Yes! So I smooch that Wartortle and it falls asleep. And it doesn't wake up, so that's fantastic. Time to just smack it where it hurts. So I go for the splash. Yay! Such the most effective move in the game. Alright, so Wartortle wakes up unfortunately. I go for the Lick.
What'll it do?
And it misses the paralysis, does minor damage there. Wartortle is of course going to burrow back underneath the ground. Status move would be great here. Or maybe Swift or Earthquake. And I get Dizzy Punch. So that's going to miss. Wartortle's going to go for the Dig. That's going to not too far off half damage there. Alright, Seal. Pull something great out. Oh, I got Meditate. Yes. So that's going to raise my attack by +1. Wartortle goes back underneath the ground. This is getting really annoying. So come on, Seal. Earthquake. Oh, Ice Beam. Stab Ice Beam. Unfortunately misses. Wouldn't have mattered because that's not very effective.
What'll it do?
Alright, so Seal's down to quarter health there.
Neither one is.
And we've only done like very minor damage to Wartortle. That's not good. Alright, so I go for the headbutt, which is good because I just got the +1 in attack. That's still minor damage on War Turtle. I think War Turtle does pack some nice natural defense. So it goes underground yet again. I'm not counting how many digs it's done because dig only has 10 PP, so once that's all gone, it'll be okay, just like I'm going to use String Shot. At least that's nothing really to cry over.
What now?
So War Turtle goes to the dig, brings me down to the red, 61 HP remaining on Seal, and quite a lot left on War Turtle. And why do I keep pressing C up? Right, so I go for the defense curl, raising my defense by +1. A little late for that, unfortunately. So War Turtle goes underground again. Little coward, come fight me on the ground. Right, so I go for the acid. That's gonna miss as well.
That's a miss.
And War Turtle may go for its final dig on me. Ooh, live with 19 HP. Come on, Seal, got one last chance to pull something out of your behind. Come on, Seal. Agility. You let me down, Seal. And War Turtle goes for the bite just to finish me off. Seal did absolutely nothing.
It's finally taken down.
Okay, that was disappointing. Alright, so let's bring up Parasect and see if it can do any better.
How will the type difference affect that?
Alright, so War Turtle's going to outspeed and go for the Mega Kick.
What's that?
That's going to do just as much as Dig did to Seal. Oh, nice, I got counter. Bang!
Awesome counter.
And it missed.
Missed the target.
How?
What a furious battle.
That's a bit sad. Right, so War Turtle goes for the Mega Kick yet
What
again.
now?
That misses.
Oh, the attack missed.
And I go for Teleport. Yay!
The move failed.
Another powerful move for this game. Not.
Succeeding
Alright, Parasect is moving last, of course. War Turtle goes for the Mega Kick. Not too far off half damage there again. I go for the Sharpen. Same thing as Meta-Attack, raises my attack by +1. Alright, so War Turtle goes for the Mega Kick yet again. That's gonna miss, because Mega Kick isn't exactly that good at exact accuracy. Glare hits, paralysing War Turtle, so now I'm going to be outspeeding it, so I guess that was decent. So I go for the Comic Punch. Why am I getting all a bunch of normal moves? So that's a 3-hitter on Comic Punch and a crit! Bring it down to 57, not too far off the red there. War Turtle is gripped by paralysis, which is fantastic. Finally, Lady Luck is looking my way. So come on, Parasect. Go for the submission. Hopefully this is going to take it out. Boom! Dead. Thank you. It's finally going down. And no recoil because I took it out. Flippin' fantastic. Right, so his next Pokemon is Tentacle. So this is Water Poison. I'm quite tempted to switch out here, fearing a Poison type move. I'll stick around just to see what it's going to use. Alright, it is going to go for the Poison type move. Acid, I was thinking Poison Sting. It's super effective, unfortunately. Does quite a lot of damage. Oh, nice. I get the Minimize, raising my evasiveness. So that makes me a little bit harder to hit. So it goes for the Acid yet again. Ouch, that's a crit too. And I'm dead. So it's 2-1 at the moment, not looking my way. So my last Pokemon is of course Hypno. Thank God it's bulky, because it might help me a lot here. Come on Hypno, see? Leer. I guess that's decent. So its defense fell by 1. Tentacle goes for the Hydro Pump. That misses. Hydro Pump, of course, has 5 PP, so I just got to stall it out 5 times. Oh, nice. I'm going for Sky Attack, so after that Leer, that's going to do quite a lot of damage. Tentacle goes for the Hydro Pump. It hits this time, doing about 1/4 damage to Hypno. And let's see some awesomeness. Hypno, use Sky Attack. Bang! Kill it, kill it! Yes! Go, Hypno! And it's not the first time it's pulled me out of shit creek either.
Pokemon aside.
So his final Pokemon is Seeking. So hopefully Hypnos pulls something else out of his behind and wins this for me. Oh no, Skeleton! Come on, come on! No!
Missed the target.
Oh, I can never hit any of them. So Seeking goes to the waterfall. That didn't do very much to Hypno. If I can pull something else like Guillotine out of its rear side again, that'd be fantastic. I go for the Peck.
What now?
That does a little bit to Seeking, because Hypno's attack isn't exactly that great.
What's this?
Waterfall again, and since Waterfall is special in this gen, it's not doing a lot to Hypno since Hypno specializes in the special stat. So come on, Hypno. Uh-oh. I think I've lost.
Going down.
What the fuck, Boom? You had to come around and screw me over again. I might just call this the What the Fuck Boom series.
And there goes the battle.
Now, even though I knocked out Seeking, unfortunately the self-KO clause comes in, meaning that I lost. That's not fair. Oh well. That was still interesting, so I'm not going to redo that battle off screen. So, I'm going to hit the quit button and I'm going to call it an episode. Oh, I'm supposed to go that far back. So yeah, I guess it's back to Brock. So in the next episode, we'll move on to the next Metronome team that I've got, and we'll head back to Pewter Gym and restart from Brock again. Or this... Actually, no, I won't do a Gym Leader Castle challenge next episode. I'll actually go to Free Battle and do a free battle up against the computer using a couple of Metronome teams that I've got waiting to be used. So instead of Gym Leader Castle next episode, we'll do a free battle using 6 Pokemon versus 6. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!